Women's March to Versailles. French Street, 1789.
Hello, I'd like to buy some bread for my family.
That'll be 15 coins, please.
15 what?
Yes, 15 coins indeed. Bread prices have been raised.
That's preposterous.
What's preposterous?
These are ridiculous bread prices.
The ridiculous prices of bread have affected the common citizens of France. The Third Estate had finally realized that the French government were messing things up. They realized that the Queen, Marie Antoinette, was spending money like they had tons of it. But really, the French government was in huge debt and had no plan of getting out of it. The price of bread was rising at this time because of a famine going on. The French government was terribly run, and they had no plan on how to deal with the famine. The only way they tried to deal with the debt was taxing the nobles. So later that day, a group of women meet up to discuss the issues resolving the country.
These outrageous bread prices.
Agreed. Let's get all the other ladies and protest these prices.
What didn't happen?
I am Fred, the breadman, who is dead for taking heads, who led people to the shed where they kissed, whose brother is Ted, who is ahead of times of beheads.
Fred the Breadman.
Come into the bread shed. Look at all this bread, only 1 coin.
Wow.
Yay!
What actually happened? So the ladies decide to gather with all their friends, and the next day, they start the march from Paris to Versailles. The women decide to take a stand because they were all very strong women who wanted to make a difference. The women were all women who cut these huge fish, so they were super duper whooper strong. The woman decided something needed to be done about the French government, so they picked up pikes and marched for Versailles.
Give us bread, or we'll take heads. Give us bread, or we'll take heads. Give us bread, or we'll take heads.
The ladies chanted this on their march to Versailles, holding signs with the same chant on it. Once they reached Versailles, they protested all night in front of the building until the next morning, when chaos broke out.
Give us bread, or we'll take heads. Give us bread, or we'll take heads.
Eventually, the ladies were tired of just chanting and decided to break in and take matters into their own hands. It all breaks into chaos as guards try to handle the situation, but the ladies start to fight and kill the soldiers. After hours of fighting, the general eventually calms down the fighting, but it's still enough to get the king and queen to move back to Paris.
Citizens of France, I will come down now and go to Paris. Please, let us all agree.
We should kill her!
Hey Peter. Stop, nine.
Dang.
Stop, nine. Stop, nine. Stop, nine.